Upbeat, yet evocative music with an Andalusian flair begins and fades into the background, tucked beneath the rugged Rif Mountains.
Where northern Morocco gazes out at the Strait of Gibraltar, lies a city bathed in Mediterranean light.
Welcome to Titouan. From a distance, it appears as a cascade of whitewashed houses, a brilliant splash of white and green climbing the hills, with the majestic peak of Jebel Dursa standing guard behind it. This is a city of dualities, a modern Spanish-influenced town with wide boulevards, and at its heart, an ancient, intimate Medina that whispers tales of another time, another place. This Medina is so special, so perfectly preserved, that UNESCO has named it a World Heritage Site, calling it an exceptional example of Andalusian urban life, frozen in time yet vibrantly alive. Let's step inside. To understand Titouan, you have to understand its landscape. The city is built on a steep slope, a natural defense that shapes its very character. The Medina is a labyrinth of alleyways that rise and fall, narrow ramps that suddenly open onto sun-drenched plazas. This is a city that was designed for walking, for discovering. It has always been a crossroads, linking the mountainous interior with coastal towns like Martil on the Mediterranean shore. The terraced houses seem to cling to the hillside, a testament to a community that has mastered its environment, creating a city in perfect harmony with the land. The story of Titouan is a story of resilience, of rebirth. After being destroyed in the 15th century, it was rebuilt by refugees fleeing the Spanish Reconquista. These were the artists, scholars, and builders of Al-Andalus, who brought with them the soul of southern Spain. They didn't just build houses, they recreated a civilization. This Andalusian spirit is Titouan's defining feature. It's in the architecture, the music, the crafts, and the very rhythm of daily life. Later, during the Spanish protectorate in the 20th century, a new layer was added, but the city's Andalusian heart has continued to beat strong for over 500 years. Let's begin our walk. We enter through Bab el-Okla, one of the historic gates. Instantly, the modern world melts away. We're plunged into a world of covered souk and cobbled alleys. The walls are a brilliant white, punctuated by deep green painted shutters and intricately carved wooden doors. Listen, you can hear the call of the muezzin from a distant minaret, the laughter of children echoing in a narrow lane, the rhythmic tap-tap-tap of a craftsman's hammer. Smell the air. It's a mix of freshly baked bread from a communal oven, the sharp scent of olives and spices from a market stall, and the delicate perfume of mint. This isn't a museum. It's a living, breathing neighborhood. We pass the souk of the dyers, where vibrant skeins of wool hang drying, then the souk of the leatherworkers, filled with the rich scent of treated hides. Elders sit on doorsteps playing backgammon. Women return from the market with woven baskets full of produce, and young boys expertly navigate carts through the impossibly narrow streets. Every corner reveals a new slice of life. Look closely at the buildings around you. This is where Tetouan's Andalusian soul truly reveals itself. The houses are built facing inwards, centered around cool, hidden courtyards called riads. This design creates a private, peaceful sanctuary away from the bustle of the streets. You'll see stunning examples of Zellige tilework, geometric mosaics in brilliant blues, greens, and yellows that adorn fountains and walls. Look up at the delicate lace-like patterns of carved stucco and the ornate painted cedar wood ceilings. The horseshoe arch, a hallmark of Moorish architecture, is everywhere. Then, step out of the Medina and into the Ensanche, the Spanish Quarter. The change is immediate. The alleys give way to wide boulevards and leafy plazas. The buildings are still white, with wrought iron balconies and tiled roofs, but the scale is completely different. It's this contrast between the intimate, ancient Medina and the grand, European-style new town that makes Titouan so fascinating. But the city's Andalusian heritage isn't just visible. It's audible. Titouan is one of the most important centers for Ala or Andalusian classical music. This refined, poetic musical tradition has its roots in the courts of medieval Cordoba and Granada.
When its practitioners were exiled, they brought their music with them, preserving it here for centuries. It's passed down from generation to generation through dedicated schools and family lineages. The sound is mesmerizing,
performed on instruments like the oud, violin, and darbuka. The music is structured in formal suites called nuba, each one meant to evoke a specific mood or time of day. To sit in a quiet courtyard and listen to a performance of Al-Ayla is to be transported back in time, to feel the deep cultural continuity that defines this city. This dedication to artistry extends to the city's incredible handicrafts. Tetouan is a city of makers. In workshops tucked away in the Medina, you can watch artisans practice trades that have been perfected over centuries. The Zellige tile makers are masters of geometry and color, chipping away at small pieces of tile to create breathtaking mosaics. You'll see woodcarvers transforming blocks of cedar into intricate panels, and stucco artists creating delicate patterns on walls. The city is also famous for its leatherwork, its distinctive embroidery, and its silver wire inlay. Watching these artisans at work is hypnotic. The rhythmic tapping of tools, the focused silence, the smell of wet clay or freshly cut wood. These aren't just souvenirs. They are pieces of Tetouan's living history, crafted by hand with immense skill and pride. And of course, there's the food. Tetouan's cuisine is a delicious blend of Moroccan and Andalusian flavors, shaped by the bounty of the land and sea. The aroma of slow-cooked tagines, simmering with meat, vegetables, and fragrant spices like cumin and saffron, wafts from doorways. Down by the coast in Martil, you'll find the freshest grilled fish, drizzled with olive oil and lemon. Don't miss the fresh bread from the Faran, the communal wood-fired oven found in every neighborhood. Or the flaky layered misiman bread, perfect for breakfast. And no visit is complete without the ritual of Moroccan mint tea, poured from a height to create a frothy head. In small, family-run cafes, you can join the locals, sip a strong coffee and watch the world go by. To truly understand Tetouan's commitment to its heritage, you can visit its cultural institutions. The city has several small, wonderful museums dedicated to archaeology and ethnography. But the real heart of cultural preservation lies in places like the School of Arts and Crafts and the music conservatories. These institutions are not just preserving buildings. They are safeguarding intangible traditions, ensuring that the skills of zellige making and the melodies of Al-Ala are passed on to the next generation of Tetouanese. They are the guardians of the city's soul. Life in Tetouan is marked by a rhythm of rituals and celebrations. Religious holidays are celebrated with family feasts and community gatherings. During the holy month of Ramadan, the Medina comes alive at night, with markets bustling after sunset. There are also cultural festivals celebrating Andalusian music, bringing performers from across the region. And a traditional Tetouani wedding is a spectacular affair, a vibrant display of traditional dress, music, and customs that have been passed down for generations. When you visit, remember that hospitality is a cornerstone of the culture. Be open, be respectful, and don't be surprised if you're invited into a shop for a glass of tea. It's a simple gesture of warmth and welcome, so how do you capture a city like this? Get close. Focus on the hands of a craftsman laying a tiny piece of tile, the intricate patterns of an embroidered textile, the steam rising from a freshly opened tagine. Then, pull back. Capture the wide-angle views of the white Medina spilling down the hillside against the backdrop of the Rif Mountains. Film the street scenes. The narrow archways, the colorful laundry lines, the bustling market stalls. Find a quiet plaza and film an elder telling stories, or a musician tuning his oud. As night falls, capture the glow of the lanterns lighting up the ancient alleys, creating an atmosphere of pure magic. Tetouan is more than just a beautiful city. It's a sensory experience. It's a place where Andalusian echoes meet the bright Mediterranean light, where ancient crafts are still practiced with passion, and where the past and present live side by side. My advice? Go slow. Get lost in the Medina. Hire a local guide to unlock the stories hidden behind every door. Leave room for the unexpected, because the best discoveries in Tetouan are often found down a quiet lane, waiting for you to stumble upon them. It's a city that rewards curiosity, a city that stays with you long after you've left. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey to the heart of Tetouan. If you enjoyed this exploration, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories from incredible places around the world. See you next time.